Welcome to our second video in our educational series. This one's going to focus on managing a team with autonomous mobile robots, otherwise known as AMRs. In this segment, we're going to explore strategies to make working with AMRs seamless for your team. We're going to foster productivity and collaboration. So whether you're looking to optimize your workforce or if you're just curious about integrating AMRs into daily tasks, this video is the one that's designed to provide you with insights and tips. Joining us today is Tim Ideker, Applications Engineer with Mobile Industrial Robots, better known as MIR. Thank you for joining me today, Tim.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so managing a team with AMRs. What are some effective strategies for training employees to work alongside these robots?
Well, I think one of the main focuses is defining roles and responsibilities clearly so that you know who needs to react to something or who needs to stay on top of a specific technology. The other thing too is to design employee onboarding systems early on and then continue to refine them and update them as the industry trends change. Another really important one is to provide opportunities for training in core AMR technologies. So, things like scanner setup, how navigation works, advanced Wi-Fi and networking are all great topics. Another thing is to incentivize employee participation. You want to create roles and career development and opportunities to bring people to learn those skills. Another one is to take in-person training with the manufacturer if available, and then to use online training tools or community resources like community boards for the manufacturer or expert boards where people can share information.
All right, so even once you've gone through all those steps, I'm sure some team members might have some resistance. So how do you overcome any of the challenges to that resistance?
A big one is reducing tribal knowledge. So, if you can develop internal documents, you can create simpler explanations for how the robot's thinking or operating. That can clear up a lot of fear misconceptions. Holding meetings after shift, like a dress down, to go over issues, suggested improvements, regular input from the floor team. Also developing good issue reporting workflows. So, for example, if you do have an incident, how do you collect that information quickly and efficiently? You don't want to add to people's jobs. The other thing is to ask for input constantly. You don't want to steamroll them into a new workflow without taking their perspective. The other thing too is to stay on top of the training. So, if they're resistant to something, it may be because of a misunderstanding or a misconception.
Okay. So what are the best practices for fostering collaboration between the employees and the AMRs to optimize the productivity?
I think it's kind of related to the previous points, touch base continually with the floor team, check back in constantly. You might see that they know their process very well, so they're always going to have improvements or suggestions, and taking their input is a big part of bringing them together. Again, developing career opportunities, showing them the benefits of AMR development. The other one too is you can always have fun with it. You can increase employee buy-in. You can hold contests for naming the robots. You can add music choice contests, body paint and wraps. You can also add holiday themed decorations. People love, the Santa hat on the robot, things like that.
Right. So obviously there's going to be benefits to integrating the AMRs or nobody would be doing it. So can you maybe give us some bullet points on the potential benefits of this integration?
Yeah, definitely consistency. So consistency in delivery, consistency in product handling. So maybe less product damage over time. You'll also have process resiliency. So in case you have turnover or you need to change workflows quickly, you have something already set up. You can also get higher employee engagement. They're doing less repetitive tasks and focusing on more productive tasks or engaging. And then you also have higher flexibility versus things like AGVs or fixed equipment. If you need to change something, you can do it through a web UI or something very quickly in order to restructure. So all of it results in long-term savings.
Definitely. All right. So how can team members provide their feedback and their suggestions for improving the collaboration of working with these AMRs on a day-to-day basis?
I think definitely holding end of shift stand downs, trying to foster like an environment where there's an open forum for suggestions, tip boxes, things like that. Again, developing efficient error reporting. So, if you're taking video or picture describing the situation, the time. The other thing too is trying to foster kind of like a Kaizen culture. So you want to incentivize input. I like to think or suggest if you have like a bounty system for improved workflow, if you're saving the company this much, that you get a part of that.
All right, well, thank you for that. And so building a comfortable and efficient work environment is essential for maximizing the benefits of AMRs. And I want to thank you again, Tim, for taking the time today. And stay tuned for more insights on the collaborative future of human-robot interaction in the workplace.